There. So
Okay.
this is the Firefox OS.
Yes, this is the new feature that we are launching. It's called dynamic app search. You can actually find applications that you don't know about it. So we can have several categories. For example, social. You click on social, you get all the social applications that exist on the marketplace, on the web. Actually, you can search for anything on the marketplace, any keyword. For example, Toyota here. It will show me all Toyota-related applications on the marketplace. I can get information about Toyota's official application, eBay selling Toyota cars, actually you can hire cars, buy cars, used cars. There is a lot of application actually on there.
So what is the main purpose of the Firefox OS? What is it for?
Firefox OS is going to replace the feature phones on the emerging markets with low to medium power device. Actually, this device is a single core processor with 600 megahertz, 256 megabytes of RAM, and as you can see, it runs pretty smoothly all the user interface. So a very trimmed down device. So we are trimming down the specs to make it cheaper to build, so it will be cheaper for the people to access this new phone on those emerging markets.
So are we talking $50 phone?
$50 phone? No, not that cheap.
35?
Maybe a bit higher.
Like 80 maybe?
I don't know the actual price, but it should be really cheaper. Because the final idea on this is to get all the people who have feature phones to replace it with cheap but fully powered smartphones. For example, we are also deploying carrier billing system, so actually people who doesn't have a credit card can just use their existing relationship with the carrier just to buy applications, use their balance on their phone. They can just pay on the phone. There is a demo show you. They just can open the marketplace, set up the carrier billing system. They will find an application they want to use, enter a security PIN to not allow unwanted purchases. So you deploy the PIN, buy the application, and that's it. You install it on your device, and you get a fully working application on it. Actually, this device, as it may look, it's pretty powerful. Let me show you a game, for example. This is a game. It's all made in HTML5 and JavaScript. So let's start here, start the game. So it's a very simple game, but look how smoothly it is.
So can it support Android games?
Android games are mostly made on HTML5, but it can be ported into Firefox OS because there are 8 million web developers out there. That is far more than actually iOS and Android developers together. So any web developer can create a web app for Firefox OS. That is a big market out there waiting to be incorporated in it.
So what is going on over here at the booth?
Okay, here's our main booth. You can see the huge Firefox. Our new brand slogan is "Blaze your own path." So here's our desk chair, all the people greeting us. And here we have the demo booth. We are demoing Firefox OS, Firefox Marketplace for developers, so developers can get more information about the marketplace. And Firefox for Android too. And here, excuse me.
You're talking about Firefox for Android.
Firefox for Android is around here. Excuse me, please. Excuse me. Here is Firefox for Android. Firefox for Android and WebRTC. That is a very new technology that will allow video chat conference over different browsers, even in different systems. It's a standard we are working on to allow VoIP conversation over internet. So it's the new feature we are working together. Well, it's really busy at the moment, but this is all we are showing out here.
So how long did it take? Who made this OS? Who's working on this?
Mozilla is developing the software, and CTE is creating the phones. We are also working with Alcatel. There are around 18.
Alcatel and 18 what?
80 more OEM manufacturers and carriers are interested already on this. We had confirmed this on the press release yesterday, where all the CEOs, together with our CEO Gary Kovacs, we came together. So this is the Mozilla Firefox OS. It's a really smooth phone, actually. You can get all the features on it.
So, is it impossible to do the same on Android, or is it possible to run Android apps on this OS, or that's not going to be possible?
No, Android apps won't actually work. You have to grab the HTML5 code from the Android part and incorporate it into Firefox OS, because HTML5 is just a web page. So if you can just make a responsive design web page, and you can use it in Firefox OS. You only need to add quite a few lines of code and make it into the Firefox OS marketplace. It's really easy, actually.
All right. Is it possible to use this on more expensive phones as well, more expensive hardware, or is it just more entry level?
We are starting on entry level phones. Maybe in the future, with a more polished version and more hardware possibilities, we can start to launch high-end phones with Firefox OS.
Does it use the GPU, hardware acceleration, and all that?
We are working on it at this moment. Yes, and we have planned features like WebGL to develop games on Firefox OS, more complex games, not just 2D games, but 3D games.
How about tablets?
Tablets?
Firefox tablets?
Maybe.
Not announced.
Maybe.
Firefox laptops?
Nah, not sure.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But this all ARM part, ARM technology is optimized for single core. You didn't announce exactly which CPU, no?
Snapdragon.
Snapdragon.
Single core, 600 megahertz.
All right.